What up? Derek here with Truth Wednesday. Question, and we'll be going over this for the next 4 or 5 weeks. How do I know I have saving faith? How do we know if we are saved? Well, you should know by now that I'm not going to be trusting my gut with trying to answer this question. I'm not going to be trusting my feelings or even my thoughts about this questions. Our answer should come from Scripture, for it has all authority. God reveals himself through his holy written word. 2 Timothy 3:16 through 17 says, all Scripture is God-breathed, and it is profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete for every good work. So we go to the author of truth. We go to God and his word for answers. So, how do we know if we have saving faith or not? Well, here's what you're not going to hear Scripture say. That there's a magic prayer. And if you say these certain words and trust in Jesus, you get this ticket that will allow you into heaven when you die. But nothing happens in between that time. The Scripture says something completely different than that. Philippians 1:6 says, he who has begun a good work in you will complete it. Or how about this? I will give you a new heart and put in you a new spirit. I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. Ezekiel. Or here's another one. The old has gone and the new has come. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Scripture is saying that you become a new person. Scripture says that you go from death to life. You go from being a person who is hostile towards God, who hates God, who hates the truth, who wants to do their own thing, their own way, how they say, how they want, when they want, to a person who loves God, who loves his law, who loves his Scripture, who loves being with God's people. Has there been a change? You cannot have, it is impossible. You cannot have an encounter with the creator of the cosmos and not be changed. So, for the next 4 weeks, I want to give us the words that we're going to answer questions from. The first word is know. Do you know God? Do you know him? Number 2 is agree. Do you agree with God? Do you agree with his word? Do you agree with the Scriptures? Number 3, depend. Do you depend solely on Christ and what he has done? And then fourthly, do you love God? Do you love God and his gospel? We must know the truth, and that truth will set us free. Blessings.